You're watching America's Forum, but you're doing more than just watching. You're offering up a whole lot of comments. Welcome back to our program. I'm J.D. Hayworth.
Hey, J.D. Hey, hello, everyone at home. That's what this is all about, a little interchange between us and them, folks at home getting their comments. Get to the first comment coming to us from Ethan C. Now, if the U.S. and EU would quit establishing offensive defensive missile sites closer and closer to Russia, Putin would simply stay at home and make over his country into a free nation. Maybe not. I don't know.
That is an interesting take, Ethan. Here's the fundamental problem. The president decided to hit the reset button early in his term, and you will recall the audio overheard when our president was discussing with the outgoing Russian leader Medvedev, saying, hey, just give me a time, I'm in a campaign, I'll have much more flexibility. Well, the fact is, this president unilaterally, as part of the reset, did not allow missiles to be put into Poland. Quite the contrary. Instead of installing missiles, instead of remaining resolute with clear boundaries for the Russian bear, the notion was to reset and make nice with the Russians. And what have we seen from that? Well, the Russians have not made nice with their neighbors. Take a look at what is going on in the Ukraine and what may be ahead. So we will respectfully, or I will respectfully disagree with you, Ethan, but we thank you very much for writing in and offering your opinion. Now to another comment, this one from J. Webb Small. I like that. J. Webb Small checking in here. If sanctions are not going to do the job, why the doublespeak about military aid not going to stop an invasion?
Well, JD, you're always talking about the optics of everything, and that's what this is really about. You know, sending planes and other assets to countries like Poland and other NATO allies. It's obviously nobody hopes to use those assets, but it's about sending a message to Putin, and it hasn't been quick to develop as of yet here. Maybe too little, too late.
And we should note, more than just a signal, there is the notion of coordinating forces. There are sound reasons to conduct joint exercises with our NATO allies. And yes, it is sent as a signal, but it is also something that helps coordinate and helps the North Atlantic Treaty Organization to make sure there are contingency plans. Now, let us emphasize that I don't believe anyone wants to see American boots on the ground. However, as we saw so often in the Cold War, there might be moves made by one superpower and the expectation that counter moves be made in some capacity to stand up to the challenge. And what has gone on before, what has passed is prologue, especially in this situation. Got one more comment, don't we, here?
Let's get to it. This is an interesting one coming from Conrad. When will our useless president act when Putin's troops reach Chicago? Not everybody agrees the president is useless, but public opinion polls would indicate more do than don't.
And Conrad, it's not so much Chicago, but apparently Moldova may be next on Russian strongman Putin's list. We'll see in the days ahead.
Yeah, the coalition in the Netherlands right now, taking a close look at this. See what emerging from that, that'll be interesting to see, JD. But of course, much more to come here on America's Forum. We got a whole more 2 hours to come for you, but you can reach out to us, of course, on social media. Find us on Twitter at NewsmaxTV, hashtag America's Forum, email, connect at NewsmaxTV.com, or on Facebook, facebook.com/NewsmaxTV.